I remember when I was a kid rolling into the skate park, just wanting to learn new tricks and have fun on my skateboard. And I remember there was this group of guys. One of the guys in particular, his name was T-Roy. And T-Roy was awesome. He could do all the tricks that nobody else could do. He wore clothes that nobody else wore. He had style. He was just this kid that everybody seemed to look up to, and everybody wanted to be like him. And I did too. I remember one day I was standing on one part of the skate park working on this trick, and I couldn't land it, couldn't stick it for anything. I looked over and there was T-Roy and all of his friends. And then they walked over, and I was so excited because I was wondering what they were gonna say or what they were gonna think. And then they made fun of me. They made fun of the way that I skated. They made fun of my hair. They made fun of the clothes that I was wearing. And I was crushed. It was almost 10 years before I picked up a skateboard again. You see, and that's what I don't think bullies understand. I don't think that they understand that the words that they say and the things that they do, they leave a scar in someone's life forever. We've all done it before. It's that text message that we send that ruins someone's day, that causes a ton of drama, and we think it's funny, but it's really just hurting someone else's feelings. Or maybe it's picking on that kid because he's smart and he gets good grades, or he tries really hard in school. It's excluding someone because they don't look like you, or they don't act like you, or they like different things than you do. We all have that bully inside of us. Every one of us has done something to hurt another person. And sometimes it's not always obvious. It's the subtle things. It's the way that you look at someone, or you exclude them from a group. I mean, half of it's happening online, and we never hear about it or see it. And if you think it's not happening at your school, you're wrong. And the thing is, bullying always causes a response. And this plays out a few different ways. One example is where the victim retaliates against the person who's bullied them. A classic example of this is Columbine. You had two young men who'd been picked on and bullied and pushed past their breaking point. And they went back into the school and they intentionally tried to hurt people. Another example is where the victim goes and hurts someone completely unrelated. Maybe it's a sibling, maybe it's someone else in school. You know, that's what I did. It was a few years ago I got a Facebook message from a girl who heard that I'd been traveling around speaking to audiences about bullying and treating each other with respect and kindness, and she was so inspired by the things that I was doing. And at the end of her message she said, "I just want you to know something. You ruined high school for me." She told me about the hurtful things I'd said and the impact that I'd left on her life. That's what I did. I took it out on someone else. And another way is where a young person might take it out on themselves. That's where you see young girls cutting themselves or throwing up because they want to fit in. Bullying always causes a response. So how do we fix this? I believe bullying is just a symptom of the bigger problem. The real problem is with the culture of our schools. I believe that our young people don't understand that the things that they say carry weight. The way that they treat each other has value. What's it going to take to change the way that our young people see each other? To change the way that we label each other, or we brand each other? To change the hurtful things that we say, the way we interact with each other every day? Because I think we can make a change. I think we can change the culture in our schools. If we can teach our young people this idea that love is greater than hate, that if we treat one another with respect and kindness, if we're constantly looking for how we can improve someone's life instead of cut them down, I think we can inspire change in our schools and we will change the culture. I think we can help young people wash away the labels that they've been given, wash away the hurtful things that people have said. I think that if we fight to change the culture of our schools, we can help eliminate bullying altogether. What are you doing to change the culture of your school?